Hey there guys, gals, and non-binary pals, GM Potter here. Welcome to my channel where I talk about books and bookish things. I like to upload on Thursdays and most Tuesdays with a couple surprises sprinkled in here and there. And today I thought we would talk about Morbidly Yours by Ivy Fairbanks. Let's get into it. It's Love in Galway #1, so it's the author's debut novel, and let's start with the Goodreads blurb. Callum Flannelly would rather dive into an open grave than take a stranger to a dinner and a movie, but he can only inherit the family undertaking business and carry on their legacy under one condition. He must marry before his 35th birthday, so it's out of the mortuary and into the dating scene. Lark Thompson would rather get crushed by falling anvil than stay next to a funeral home during her stay in Galway in Ireland. The vivacious American cartoon creator and animator came here to embrace life, not be reminded of losing her husband. When Lark learns of Callum's dilemma and aversion to marrying out of necessity rather than love, she agrees to help the introverted mortician. Although sworn off love herself, she is optimistic that Callum can find the one and secure his inheritance. But as the dating project progresses and their friendship grows, so does mutual attraction. The more time she spends with the serious, sarcastic Callum, the more she dreads finding him a match. And the more disastrous dates he endures, the more he dreads Lark's imminent return to the States. If they think it's possible to ignore their connection, they're dead wrong. This book was so cute. I loved this book. It is a 4 of 5 stars because the ending was a little rushed. I liked the ending, but I felt like it was just a little rushed in places. So this book is set in Ireland, and it has a Irish translation. It has a little pronunciation of character names and translation guide. So we have Saoirse, Deirdre, Padraig, Tig, Aoife, and then we have how to say welcome. Gaeilge is the Irish language. Sláinte literally means health or cheers. You have Omadon, which is fool. I'm probably butchering these, but I'm going with what's here, and it has you're lovely and I love you. And then if you flip to the very back of the book, the author was helpful enough to provide us Dirty Irish. I will not be reading these. Feel free to go back and pause if you want more of this, but it's the Dirty Irish, which I thought was kind of fun. I wish more books did stuff like this. That I wish there were more books that had pronunciation guides. That would be so helpful for books like, I don't know, Fourth Wing. That would be great if there was a pronunciation guide that came with it, or for books that take place in another country or another culture, for English language books. That would be so helpful to have translations and maybe a map. I remember a Tumblr post back when I was in school that was for historical novels, they should have fabric swatches in the back. So when they talk about this kind of fabric, you can flip to the back of the book and feel the fabric and be like, oh, that's what they're talking about. Okay, this is what lawn is. This is what brocade is. This is what this is. So many things would be so helpful if the authors took the time to know that their readers may not know everything that they're talking about. As much as I like to be an informed reader, sometimes I'm a little bit of a dum-dum. It just happens. So this is a RomCom set in Ireland. It's our female main character is Lark Thompson, as I read in the blurb, and she is a young widow who moved to Ireland to escape grief. She's vivacious, she's outgoing, she's scarred emotionally. And then we have our male main character, Callum Flannelly, who is a mortician who has to marry to keep his grandpa's funeral home. He has a stutter, and he's protective without being toxic. He's quiet, and there is demisexual representation. He is demi, and that is so beautiful to see this in a book. And also, his speech impediment is treated with sensitivity and respect for the most part. The only character that makes fun of it is the character that's an asshole and is supposed to be an asshole. So it works. That it's actually really, really nice. That it's treated with respect, with care, with consideration, much the way I think real people would. That they're not making fun of him, they're not getting impatient with him, or at least our main character isn't. Our female main character, she's not rushing to be like, oh, you mean this. Like, she's not rushing to, like, correct him or supply the words with him. She's just like, okay, I'll wait. And she's like, you don't have to change around your word choices or, like, try to rush yourself with me. You're worth the wait to know what you're saying because I want to know what you're saying. And I thought that was so sweet and so beautiful. There is a quote in this book that I absolutely loved. Love is a living thing. It grows like wild brambles, taking over everything. Love had taken me hostage. Like, there is poetry in this book. It's not a poetry book, but there is a poetry to the language, especially in Callum's chapters. It's a dual point of view. Both of them are first person, and it switches between Lark and Callum, and they're labeled, which is nice. Not all authors do that. It's really, really nice that they're labeled. And it's really, really nice to see his point of view with things. This is definitely a he falls first. It's a friends to lovers. It's a slow burn. It's a grumpy sunshine, forced proximity, dual point of view. Those are the tropes, and it is absolutely wonderful. There is yearning in this book on both sides. He falls first, but she yearns too. There is yearning that is akin to a Regency novel. Not like a Regency novel written today set in the Regency time period, but I mean like a Jane Austen or a Charlotte Bronte kind of a Regency, kind of a Gothic novel. Sorry, I'm getting over being sick. I'm trying not to touch my face, but everything itches. I'm in that point of coming off of a fever where everything on my face itches, and it's really annoying. So, this book is, like I said, it's her debut novel. It's absolutely brilliant. It's 332 pages. It reads fast because at least I did. I devoured this book. I'd say the ending is an A-. Communication between the characters is a B- because she keeps some things from him, he keeps some things from her, but for the most part, the communication is good. It's a solid B-, and the compromise in the ending is a solid A-, which brings this book to a 4 of 5 stars. It is 3 of 5 chili peppers on the spicy scale. Like, this is one, like, if you were ordering it at if this was a dish at a restaurant, you might consider getting a glass of milk to go with it if you're a weakling like me. But yeah, Ivy Fairbanks did a fantastic job, knocked it out of the park. I can't wait for Love in Galway #2. Like, I'm not sure. I have a feeling of what that'll be, but I'm not sure what it is yet. Like, no spoilers, but I think I know who the character in the second book is going to be. I don't know who she'll end up with, but I think I know who she is. So it is absolutely beautiful. I love this book. This is one that I will definitely be keeping and hanging on to. Yeah, this book was absolutely brilliant. I loved it. 4 of 5 stars. I will be returning to this one to reread it because I want more of these characters, because he's so... Like, he has to be grumpy because he's a mortician. He has to be like, yeah, death is inevitable. And she's like, no, sunshine, life, live. And he's like, death, doom, gloom. And she's like, la, 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 sunshine. And it was just so cute. Are there any books that you've read recently that were just adorable? Any romance novels that you've read? Any fiction, lit fic? Anything that you've read that just... you devoured it because it was just so oppressively wonderful. I would love to hear what you're reading down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.